Hello everyone and welcome to my June 2019 sketchbook tour. So I want to go ahead and start off by saying I have been very far behind in my sketchbook production, mostly because I have, I think, 6 of them going at the same time. So, pro tip number 1. Try and have fewer sketchbooks when you're drawing sketchbooks and trying to get them completed in a timely fashion. Take it from me, having multiple sketchbooks open means that there's a huge amount of time where you get absolutely nothing done and it looks like you're not doing any work, and well, you just don't want that. But I did finish this one and I'm hoping to get a lot more accomplished with the remainder of the year. But let's go ahead and dive into this one. So, as you can see, always sketchbooks have my stickers. I have stickers on them everywhere. So, yeah, love me some stickers. All right, so with this one, I really was starting off with trying to draw some ninjas because, well, I like ninjas, and I went pretty far, put them in color. It's the first one I'm not so impressed with, but you know, have to get it started somehow. Then we moved on to this one. I think the colors came out really nice with this one. I really like how this worked out. I even made a sticker of this one to test it out to see what it looked like, and it was pretty cool. And this character might actually make a comeback somewhere. I don't know, I really just enjoy this ninja. I don't know what it is about it, but I do enjoy it. And yeah. But as we move forward, I started thinking about what type of ninjas I want to do, you know, and it really started going, oh, we should do these fantasy, magic having, element controlling ninjas. And this was going to be what my water ninja looked like, or at least attempts to. And I think the markers really came out nice with this one. And I haven't made a sticker of this, mostly because it got cut off up here and here, and so I would have to touch it up in the computer, and I don't think with all these gaps in there it would really work, because they would try and cut it and it just wouldn't work as well as the previous one did, because I had them die cut, and I think the die cut stickers look really nice. Fire Ninja, I don't know, the outfit itself didn't really get a lot of attention, but the idea, and I love the whole kind of flaming head. I think I would, if I was to go back, I'd probably make his face more fiery as well, and maybe have the mask on top of it so that you knew that the mask was actually, you know, on top of a face, and the face just turned into fire. This one was really cool. I think the concept came out nice. The Earth Ninja kind of coming out of the tree. I don't know if I would keep him open like this to where he didn't have an actual uniform or gi to be wearing, but I think at least for this one it came out pretty nice. Wind. And then I did electricity. Figured he'd have to be wearing mostly metal just to go ahead and make that work, so probably come back and re-evaluate this concept, but I think for the most part it worked out. I don't know how much of that you can actually see because of the shadow, and it's just pretty much a naked guy in this smoke. It's not shadows, this one's smoke. Definitely have to rethink that one. Then I had this one, which is supposed to represent coming out of the shadows. Once again, I don't know why everyone who's kind of coming out of something has no shirt. Interesting. Then I started to not put color on it because I figured I should try and finish up the sketchbook. This would have been one of my metal ninjas. I really like this drawing, and I like the kind of concept for it, so I probably will come back and redraw it and finish that one up. Just another ninja. Simple concepts, trying to mix old school and new school together. This one didn't really get a lot of attention for that. It's mostly all old school stuff. This was gonna be my like golden arms female ninja. And then I started working. I broke away from ninjas and actually made it into a sketchbook, and it's pretty light. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm working on a concept to try and get a portable table that can mount to a convention table. And I think that would be really cool. So I'm working with a 3D artist and printer to try and make that happen. It's a random sketch. And then of course, because I was trying to flatten everything out, I split the spine, so everything kind of broke off. Concept. Then it started getting fun, you know, started scribbling ideas for ninjas and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with this one, but he seems kind of interesting, so I'll probably follow him. This guy keeps popping up with this long head. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I know that I had another version of him where he was older, and that might be where I go with him, so that he jumps into the fray as like a mentor or something. I don't know. Then with this guy, I was sitting at the airport and I just kind of started scribbling a lot of stuff together. I don't know if any of this is going to make it into anything, but then over here started working with the idea of those like anime gauntlets, those really huge gauntlets on a skinnier person, but I don't think I pushed it far enough, so it really just looks like I don't know how to draw hands. So I'm actually gonna make these a little bigger. I like this idea, having a really skinny, like a lankier person wearing something like that. And then just different weapon ideas, trying to come up with something. And then with this guy, he started showing up before, and it's supposed to be the concept that it's these ninjas that are blind, and so that's why they have the mask on top. But I think it'll work. It'll show up a lot better in color. And just some random doodles, trying to just have some characters create themselves as we draw them. Then with the idea of Ninja Empire, it's once again, not everyone is a ninja. So being able to draw this guy who I wanted to make into like a military leader, you know, and pretty much just draw my dad. You know, and so I figured we'd try and make him into something, but once again going with the gauntlets, and it just isn't working the way I want it to, so just come back and work on that a little bit more. Some different ideas. Oh, I was trying to represent the sergeant insignia, the first sergeant. My father was a command sergeant major, and so I'm trying to get that whole, I like this concept. I think this one's coming up. And if you didn't know, you wouldn't actually pick up that this is kind of representing the command sergeant major insignia. Once again, just random scribbles. Trying to work out what I'd want on the military guy. You know, trying to shy away from guns. Figured some demolition bulldozer type deal would be really cool and different. And scribbling out poses, which all failed. And I think after drawing them, that's when I started doing this, where they're all screaming faces. Then I started doing thumbnails for banners, because I need a new banner, especially if I'm going to be moving to Ninja Empire. So I'm just trying to figure out which one I really like and do a couple more. Then some maps of the world, trying to do, you know, what the world would look like, how the continents are broken up and stuff like that. If we want it to be like one big one, or something split up like this. And these are really cool because you're just really making a whole bunch of shapes. You're not really, or at least I wasn't really trying to think about what it was going to look like. I just kind of scribbled some shapes and then put other shapes on top of other shapes and move them around, and eventually I'll find something. Some life drawing. The marker was dying, so kind of where that one ended up. And more thumbnails. Always trying to do thumbnails. Thumbnails are just easier to do than trying to draw out the whole thing first. But I think this is where I'm gonna go. I like this one. This is the black dragon, and the blade would obviously be different, but that will be the person who killed his family and whatnot, and then we'll just have the burning village in the background and stuff. I think that'll be really cool. Once again, just more thumbnails, trying to figure out what would be cool. Oh, and that's it. Short sketchbook on this one, but these sketchbook a month sketchbooks are really cool because there's 31 days in there, and so as long as you draw every single day, it really pushes you to draw every single day. But like I said, I've broken mine into multiple different sketchbooks, so while I might be drawing every single day, I'm not drawing in the same one, so I don't ever finish the book every month. But these are really cool, and so I keep doing them. I have another one already. Going. Is this one, and yeah, so just a quick glimpse of what I've already done. I'll talk about it later. This one's cool. It's my daughter. Yeah. So, but we'll talk about this one again when it's done. But yeah, so that was my sketchbook tour for June of 2019. Thank you all so very much for viewing. And if you have a sketchbook tour that you've done, please put a link in the comments below so that I can check it out. If you haven't, please subscribe, hit the bell, make sure you get notified when I start updating or when I actually post a new video. I'm going to be doing sketchbook tours and product reviews and a lot of concept design for Ninja Empire. So there's going to be a lot of content coming, and I want to say thank you guys so very much for the support that you've already shown me, and I really hope that you will continue to do so. And I will see you guys at the next video. See you guys later. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to check out some of my other videos, click on the link on your right. Or, if you're interested in a more behind the scenes and personal look at what I do on a day-to-day basis, please click on the link that leads you to the vlog. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next video.